Islam, Islam, Islam. Let me get a mic check real quick. Get a mic check real quick. Assalamu alaikum, man. Shabbat shalom, shalom. Peace. Yeah, let me get a mic check. Just to make sure. These people, they play a lot of games, man. They terrible, boy. Terrible, man. Mic check, mic check. Okay, we on. Alhamdulillah, man. You hear me? So let's rock out for a minute. AI Music Group. Peace, man, everybody. Peace, man. Y'all already know me. Peace, man. Y'all already know. I'm the holy breath off the muscle because I operate off my higher self, man. Period. I don't just talk it, I actually walk it. Peace. Islam. Yeah, man. You already know, man. We gotta rock out, man. Huh. Happy Holy Moors Day, man. Happy Holy Moors Day, man. Shout out to the master teacher, man. You already know. I see ya. Duke of Tears, man. Don't act like you don't know. You can have your little attitudes or whatever you want to say. But whatever. Whatever. Showing love to my brother. And I ain't do no PowerPoint. I want y'all to see the book, okay? This is the physical book. Okay? This is the physical book. All right? This ain't no PowerPoint. This is the physical book. Okay? Now, Dark Skull 418, the world's most dangerous comic book novel. Did you hear that? I said comic book novel. Yeah. So let's start off with some artistry. Okay? It ain't nothing like reading a book, right? And you got some pictorials in there, you hear me? So the more that he is and the more that we are, all of us are talented, man. We all builders and man, come on, man. You got IT specialists. Now, this is what I'm getting ready to read about. Now, remember, this is a comic book, i.e., novel that the master teacher put together. Now, all the drawings that you see, he drew these. Shouts to him, man, for his penmanship. You already know. So, listen, man. This the thing, man. You know, yeah, some of us are a little sick. Some of us got, psychological and mental trauma just from all of the goofy stuff that the Rothschilds did. You know what I'm saying? When they started with all the bull crap, and then here come the bull crap. But these are the pictures of the chapter that I'm going to read right now. Okay? Now this being Big Ben, and this is Prince Hall. Okay? As you see, they look like you and me. Okay? Keep that in mind. These other individuals that want to tell our story, the point is how? How can you tell our story? You wasn't even here to tell our story. So how can you tell us our story? I'll wait. So, if you care, some people don't really care. You know what I mean? They really don't care. Just like we know that us revealers of light, we come far and few in between, man. We already know. It ain't made for everybody. I don't want to, uh, make somebody feel bad, nothing like that. It's just, this is serious information, man. This is not nothing to be playing with. This is serious. It's history. And it's our story. And our story wasn't what you was taught in school. It wasn't what you was taught in school. You know what I mean? It happened a whole nother way. It happened a total different way. Brother Mr. James came in. Brother Mr. James McGee came in. Work low battery, but I'm tapped in. Okay, at work. You say you at work, bro. Low battery. I get it. I get it, bro. Peace to you for just tapping in, bro. You tapping in. You tapping in, man. You know what I mean? Listen, man. I done been, now you know I'm a contractor, right? So, man, I done been hanging off of trees, cutting them, listening, you know what I'm saying, doing, studying, you know what I'm saying? Sharif might do something, I tune in. Chickamauga might do something, I tune in while I'm working at the top of a tree, cutting a tree down. I mean, literally cutting it down. I cut trees down. Yeah. I mean, actually, I can cut pretty much anything. Pretty much, I can cut just about anything, man. Yeah, brother Brandon Rogers came in. Good evening, God. At Paris the Moore and chat. Brandon Rogers, man, you already know. You already know. Brandon Rogers, man, listen. He only comes and deals with the real. If you see Brandon Rogers in your chat, you know you did. You real. You know what I mean? We talking what we need to hear. Not what the status quo is. I don't even understand why people aren't getting this in their heads. So it's making me feel like it's because by this time, it's just not you. Maybe you are from something else. Maybe you are this straw man. Maybe you are this straw man. Maybe you are. Maybe you are this straw man. So I mean, if you want to be black and all this, I mean, do your thing. I mean, I ain't trying to knock nobody for what they do. I just know that I ain't wicked, and I ain't calamity and evil and all that. I ain't that. I'm a noble, duh. We don't chop our women's heads off and all that foolishness y'all be doing. We don't do that. We take care of our women, man. And we don't be running in schools and blowing up children and shit neither. We don't be doing that neither. So, Muslim is, make me have to start going on. But you know me, I gotta give a little bit of holy breath before I go into, the topic. But, I would like, come on, man, who gonna blow up a school full of children? So always understand, man. O comes for you. So it's Muslim. It's not Muslim. That's the fake out one. All right. Now let's talk about Asia's book. Now I showed y'all the cover, right? All right, wait a minute. Go one more time. Hold up. It's the cover. Now there's a reason why I didn't use PowerPoint and all that. I wanted y'all to see the physical book, and I wanted y'all to see the beautiful artistry of it, the way that Asia put it together. You know what I'm saying? And this is out of respect, honest, and love for him, man, because Asia, man, he put his D with a lot of stuff. Now I was drenched in more signs, but it was some things that Asia said too. A bunch of things where I was like, okay. Then I started doing the homework, and then I found out, man. I was I I remember getting up. When I was around 10 years old. I remember getting up and seeing my family getting dressed, ready to go to the temple. Yeah, I remember seeing my dad getting dressed. I remember seeing all that. I remember that. So yeah, serious man. I remember all that. So right now, I'm gonna go into see. Let's keep it real. All right. Why would I tell the whole book? Why would I do that? What I'm doing is I'm giving a book presentation of certain things in the book I think were intriguing to me. So now we can really talk about Big Ben and Prince Hall. All right? So you say, now remember, this is a comic book novel. See how they dress? Man, we always been fresh, man. We always been fresh. Always. Always. Always, man. Don't think this freshness from us in in El Morocco, IE, America. Don't think it's just something that we just do. It's in our blood, brother. It's in our blood. So let me read a little, let me give you a little taste on this real quick. So all right, this chapter is called A Space Odyssey in Black. Now this is actually Act 2. And then this is deep. Check it out, y'all. Hold up. All right. So this is Big Ben's Comet, 1775. July the 1st, 1777, at 3:37 p.m. Old America, newly seceded Washington State, formerly the Black Hills, atop the mountain face, overlooking the Blackfoot ancestral land of Old Dominion at the crossroads of history. At the crossroads of history. All right, let me build some more. Now I'm really about to make some people mad. Yeah. Yo, check this out. You already know I'm gonna have a clown or two in the chat, right? We know this. Cause, you know, Shaitan gotta always have his jinns running around. But see, they don't understand what I am and who I am. You know what I'm saying? I have very, very thick spiritual skin, brother. I'm not a game, and I'm a general. Okay? Okay? I'm not nobody to be playing with. Nobody. Now, let me get back to my work, because I'm a man like men do. We work. We get it out the mud. And this for my brother. Straight up. Now, okay, this the first paragraph, right? It goes, you and your kind have been allowed to become stewards of this great wisdom of the ages. However, my calculations show that in the 11th year of the 21st century, an artificial celestial body will crash to Earth, signifying the end of this experiment. And we on part 3, y'all, okay? Part 3. Before that happens, a huge man-made artifice will crash on this very spot we stand upon, right? I also saw it in the Vision Quest. The energy released from the fall of Lucifer were turned, listen, will turn many into what? The free Moors of Haiti call les morts zombies. Okay, y'all, let me read that again. It says, the energy released from the fall of Lucifer will turn many into what we stand upon. Okay? I also saw it in a vision quest. The energy released from the fall of Lucifer will turn many into what the free Moors of Haiti call les morts zombies. Want y'all think about that for a minute. Zombies, right? Let me go further. This fitting the mental state of my people. Man, this fitting the mental state of my people leading up to that point. All of these things were predicted way in the past by my Moorish native forefathers here in Turtle Island, the land of the frogs. All right. Next paragraph. In what text, may I ask? Grandmaster Bay, George asked eagerly. Benjamin replied, in such holy texts as the Timacocan calendar of Veracruz and the great Zodiacus at Dundera. You hear that? The Zodiacus of Dundera. Even the Septuagint, the book William Penn helped translate into your Bible. Y'all with me? Okay. Along with countless others to come. You see your people incarnated into the bodies that had no quantum image due to your species galactic karma. Due to your species galactic karma. However, in the end, you will not do this. You will destroy our memory and amalgamate that hate into us. Man, I'm gonna read that one again. Y'all gotta listen. You will destroy our memory and amalgamate them that hate into us. Alas, that is the way of the things in an attempt to share your karma with those who came to raise you out of it. You will attract lower fourth density beings who will turn to more evil ones. All right? Amen. Next paragraph. Val, he was hearing very clearly. George was visibly shaken. They will everly bound with the elite amongst you. They will in turn mentally enslave the rest of your people with a false sense of superiority. With the false sense of superiority. That sounds like now, don't it? Yeah, because we got this false sense of reality right now. You know, because the drug boys, they think that they like the rappers and shit. Like it's crazy. Like no, that's the real problem. You know, but these kids out here, man, with the rappers and stuff, man. Yeah, man. Crazy. Kids out here, man. Not thinking. Not thinking. Not thinking. When you bring 100 bricks of cocaine and 100 bricks of heroin in your neighborhood, Doug, um, give it about 4, 5 years, everything gonna be gone. It's gonna be like a ghost town. Ain't nothing's gonna be around. Nothing is gonna be around. Right now, we got this false sense of this some of a lot of these, a lot of these dudes, they be like we looking at everything. It's upside down the way we think, and it's nothing but social engineering. We're being taught how to think like this boy. I'm trying to figure out when is 50 gonna grow up. When the hell is 50 gonna grow up and start doing something that makes sense? Not sons crossing their fathers and shit. Tariq was a clown through the whole series, crossing his father, Doug, setting that shit in the kids' heads and making them think that they could do that shit. They see it on Power, and then they see this is called social engineering, yo. Don't let it happen to you and your people, because we can't save everybody. I've tried to. In the midst of it, man, shit. Some people are so sick and they're on their lower self so bad that, man, it'll make you want to knock one of their brains out. So I just, man, look, if you don't have the light, you don't have to worry about me saying nothing to you. And I can tell if you have the light from your first sentence, the first thing you say out your mouth. Allah has blessed me with something I don't really, you know, I can't explain it, but I can, I can, I can feel the static coming off of you. I can see it in your eyes, especially when it's really about nothing. So let me finish, man. Let me finish. So said they had this false sense of uh superiority, right? This hatred for the original fruit of Islam will turn you into host of bodies for their discorporate, malevolent spirits. Man, this hatred from the original fruit of Islam will turn you into host bodies for their discorporate, malevolent spirits. Now, me, I always study. Okay? So let's do the knowledge real quick. Cross your legs, y'all, for a minute. Cross your legs for a minute, man. Please hit the like button, man. Let's get us truth tellers that's doing right. Let's get us in the algorithm so the kids can understand that, man. Everything about to switch over, man. Demons on their way out. They on their way out, man. Allah has had enough, and their time is up. So real quick, I know what benevolent. I know what benevolent means, but yeah, this is MA. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna do the knowledge. Let's do the knowledge. Do the knowledge. Stop being so lazy. Okay. Got it. All right. Share screen with y'all real quick. And let y'all see. Let's do the knowledge, man. Let's don't be lazy. Okay? Let's don't be lazy, man. Let's don't be lazy. So, malevolent, it's the adjective, right? So malevolent means having an evil disposition towards another or others. You know what? Man, I know what said, man. I know him. I know where he was going. I knew it. I just didn't want to assume it. I don't like to assume. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And guess what? I ain't assuming shit. I'm real. I'm on my square, and it is what it is, man. If you don't understand it, then it ain't you. Move to the next channel. My chat and what we teach and what we talk about is for God bodies, man. It's about do righters. It ain't about no wearing no fake ass wigs and all no sewage hair and all this foolishness. If that's what you on the wrong channel. Straight up. No disrespect. Just to let you know. This is a real this is a real sacred grove over here with me. Okay? It's a real sacred grove. And I'm doing something for a good brother of mine that he deserves it. Come on, man. All the work I said put in. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. So I'm walking the walk. I'm walking the talk. And that's it, man. Simple as that. I'm doing something for one of my brothers. And it's that. Period. And I think he deserves it. Because he done his. A lot of clowns are stole too. I don't steal. And he better not tell me nothing about no stealing either. Yeah, man. We gonna stop all the foolishness. We're gonna tighten up and we're gonna be the Moors that we fucking are, yo. Straight up, Doug. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. I'm tired of all these wild coons running their mouth all the time. Tired of all of them too. Man, a bunch of coons, man, a bunch of clowns. A bunch of internet clowns. We be on it. See, the dirt bag is the one that got 9 million subscribers. Like Puff Doo dumbass. $50 million you try to pay. Bro, you got $50 million. You ain't doing nothing but playing with little man. Let me go back, man. Let me go back. But I wanted to look up malevolent, so now we know what malevolent means. It's the opposite of benevolent. The most benevolent. That's a law. So I knew when I saw malevolent, it made me think the opposite. But I said, let me look it up just to make sure. Okay? All right. So now we know. All right? Now, let me finish reading. Where's we at? Fruit of Islam? Yeah. So it said, this hatred from the original fruit of Islam. Y'all know about the fruit of Islam? The nation. The Nation of Islam, the fruit of Islam. Yeah, that's on the nation level. I was bred into the nation. I was born into the nation. So I know certain words and I see the fruit of Islam. Yeah. I don't really want to get into a whole bunch of heavy stuff, but I know when I see the fruit of Islam that I know there's something heavy going on. It probably was us, in the beginning before all the crazy stuff started happening. Right? So it said the fruit of Islam will turn you into a host of bodies for their discorporate, malevolent spirits. So now you know they were bad spirits. Right? So George threw up violently after composing himself. He asked, how do you know these things, Grandmaster Bey? I did the natal chart of your stewardship of our country before I designed your government. He said, before I designed your government. All right? So, have been chosen to present you with the crystal key to Egypt of old York. The crystal key of Egypt. It was the crystal key to Egypt of old York. Man, that's heavy. See, we do knowledge on this, so this is a lot of deep things we've been finding out lately, and it's just, man, I'm just thankful to be in a position where I ain't in dumb land. You know what I mean? Like a lot of other people are. So it is given to you because of your tutelage by the Baron Day Cameron. Y'all heard the day in there, right? So we know Day, Bay, Eel, Ollie, all. They're your real 5 civilized tribes, for real. or clans, for real. You see that day on my Facebook page, the profile picture. Um, if you look at the profile picture, you'll see it's a picture of the United States captain paying tribute to the Day of Algiers. They're talking about here in El Morocco, man, the real promised land. It's here right now. I don't know why that's so hard for everybody to figure out. Right now, right? All this stuff that's going on right now. All this stuff that's going on right now. Where is everybody running to? Everybody. Every nationality you could think of. We ain't even gonna go. Let's leave the Gualas out of this. Gualas ain't out of this. Okay, you leave them out of that. Right? What about the other? What about the other immigrants that's coming, man? That's here now. The Middle Easterns, the Ukrainians, and the man, it's gonna be all kind of nutsos running around, man. One thing I respect about Trump, I gotta respect Trump, man, because he came on, man. He was talking about everything that I say every day, man. He said, man, listen, we have our own problems here in America, man. We don't need no more people coming in, man, causing more trouble. That's exactly what they doing. They taking over stuff, man. Look. So let me get on. Let me get on with the presentation, man. But look. So okay. So it says, it is given to you because of your tutelage by the Baron de Cameron, right? His family, the Hawes Ington clan, founded northern Umbria and bought your family from the slaves of the Sali. Once the Baron went back to Albion, you and yours angelized the name into Washington. After that, Cameron went back to Scotia, Burgundy, and Umberland. Okay? And we got to remember, this is a comic book novel, right? But I see it talks a lot of truth. Uh, you gotta know you gotta know when and where. I know when and where. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So during my time in Albion, so we know what you know what Albion mean, right? Do I gotta say that? If I gotta say that, then you need to do the knowledge on Albion. What does that word mean? Albion. Look that word up. Please. Thumb up the video, man. The only way we're gonna get us truth tellers, us real teachers, teaching y'all the truth about everything. Everything, man. We are the ones that's supposed to be on the top. We are the real nobility. We are the real vice royalty. But the peoples come in and they flip the frequency on us. We was the nobility, the white. They was the dirtbag blacks. I mean, and we got paperwork and everything, man. Stop playing with us. Let me finish reading. This is deep. All right. So during my time in Albion, I mean England. He said, during my time, I'm just gonna put the book up, y'all, so I can read better. Okay. So it says, during my time in Albion, I mean England, I met some of your family's black relatives at the commencement of the clock I built there. I learned much of their hand in your rise to prominence. You, George, are the best and the worst of your people and mine combined. You won't be the last either. Because we have these cycles of ages. Remember that. Offended, George drew his sword. Sir, I will not be spoken to as a lot. I have been charged by the Republic to build a federal state. I have been given general generalissimo status over the continental arms, and I am a 32nd degree royal arc free Masonic Muslim son. Please do not negate my people's accomplishments. Ben stared at George like a disappointed father. George averted his eyes so as not to suffer the gaze. Do you remember the professor? The mysterious gentleman who came from Europa spending Gnosticism? I'm sorry, spreading Gnosticism. Y'all know what Gnosticism is? Being a Gnostic? Let's do the knowledge. See, whenever you read, man, make sure you got dictionaries on hand. I usually use paper. Uh, I usually use paper book dictionaries, but I'm using these for y'all because of the live and everything, right? So y'all can read some of the stuff with me. Okay, let's let's look up this word real quick. See, this is called doing the knowledge, man. Take out the time, man, and put the video game down sometime. Where we at? Hold up. Mhm. Okay, yes, it was Gnosticism. Now, I know what Gnostic means, but it might be somebody sitting in the back of the classroom that don't know. So, man, we gotta be mindful of that sometimes. Sometimes, you never know. A youngin might get, uh, might be flipping through one day and say, man, let me see what this guy's talking about. At least he will learn something besides uh guns and drugs and shit and all that. Nobody want to hear about that shit, man. Y'all gotta realize that drugs have destroyed civilizations. Hold up. Let me make sure my mute is on. Okay. Wait a minute. Checking my mute. Okay, all right, I'm good. I thought my mute was on. 1 second. All right. Now, now we want to look up Gnosticism, right? Now we're doing knowledge on this because I need y'all to understand some things. Why Moors move the way we move, and why we know some of the things that we know, because we take the time and we're patient. You know, sometimes it might not be the time for you to know something. Allah might give it to you when He ready to get it to you. Might not be when you expect to get it. It might be when, no, it's going to be when He expects for you to have it. And sometimes, man, you're going to be put on, you're going to be put on, let me see. Let me see what can you handle. You know what I'm saying? May bring some prostitute to you or something like that to see how you're going to carry it. Right? We got a definition of Gnosticism. Yeah, we got a definition right there. All right, so this is the definition of Gnosticism. First of all, it's a noun, right? Come from the 1580s. Now, this is from the online etymology dictionary. Online etymology dictionary, right? We know it's a noun. This is how you really read a dictionary. Find out what it is a noun. So that means it's what? It's a person, place, or a thing. Right. So in the 1580s, believer in a mystical religious doctrine of spiritual knowledge. Right. Right. When you go no further. Well, they stole it. Whatever. We only got to go no further. All that shit, that's the hijack. They stole everything from us, man. Everything is Moorish, Doug. They just mad because they can't have our degrees. My turban go around my fast 360 degrees, man. Huh. So we got our 360 degrees compared to other people's degrees. That has no comparison. Because you got to dig deeper. Only a God, Albion. Mr. James. Oh, you don't know what Albion? You don't know what Albion is, Mr. James? Albion. Slavics. Caucasians. Yeah. You got me, Mr. James? Yeah, man. Yeah. But let's do you want to do it now? Let's do it now, John. Let's see what they say. Let's see if they tell the truth. All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's see if they do it. Let's see how they carry it. We know who this belongs to, who Google belongs to, who Wikipedia, we know who owns it. Wikipedia and Google. Let's see what they say. Ancient name of England, right? Attended in Old English from Latin. Everything is from Latin. That's Morse. Latin is our ancient tongue. One of them, along with Turkish, along with Arabic, along with Caramanli, my Carolinian language, I'm a Carolinian, so Caramanly, yeah, and Algonquin. So we had a few languages, man, and read the book, Tom Walker. In that book, man, it'll tell you that if you could even speak these languages, man, you would be ran down. Hold up, I ain't screen share that? Wait, I ain't screen share that? I sure didn't. Hold on. Let me screen share that. I'm sorry, Mr. James. Let me screen share that. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I screen shared it. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. So it's the ancient name of England, right? I told you that. So, all right, that. Sometimes that once you see this England, you already know what's going on. Be from the non-Indo-European base. What? Non-Indo-European base. Mountain. They mountain, yeah, which also is suggested as the source of Latin Alps, Alps, Albionian, Alba, an Irish name for Scotland, but more likely from Latin albus, white. Understand? So let's say pink people. We ain't gonna say white. It's not for no. It's not really for no. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Albion is a place where um where there's a lot pool gene mixing, and you know what I mean, coming up with these grafted people and all this. This was going on with Albion, Mr. James. So it was pretty much a place where Europeans, I ain't gonna say Europeans, I'm gonna say we gotta watch that when we're building. We gotta watch saying the word European. I noticed that we build a lot, and you know when we're referencing these, if you want to go by colors, these pink people, right? Nah, man, nah, no. Honestly, that's not important right now. That's not important, man. Who cares? That's not your real enemy. So who cares? Start being concerned about who your real enemy is. Let me screen share. Let me go back. I'm gonna go back to the book now. So now we know that, right? So this is how you study, man. When you're reading and you're studying, when you're reading and you get to a word, you say skirt, hold up, pause, get the definition, and then you understand the sentence. You understand? So I'm always in the dictionary, okay? Sometimes I got one or two of them out when I'm reading, just to make sure I'm getting the same definition, because sometimes in some of these dictionaries, the definition will change. Yeah. Let me go back. All right. So we gonna go. Okay, we at Nas. That same sentence again. Do you remember the professor, the mysterious gentleman who came from Europa, spreading Gnosticism? Yes, replied George timidly. He swayed Richard Henry and with a spoon to sign the federal constitution. Yes, I know. You all call him the professor, but he was actually the Count of Saint Germain. Ooh, the Count of Saint Germain. Man, deep. Yeah, I learned about these counts out here. Like, yeah, like the Count Dracula, the Count. Man, learn, do the knowledge on the word count. Yeah. George's jaw dropped and he almost fell down. The professor is really Sir Francis Bacon, the Rosicrucian Lord. Ooh, the Rosicrucian Lord. Yeah. So, do you know anything about the Rosicrucians? Well, we got the real pictures. We know that they were also you melanated people as well. Yeah. They were you melanated people as well. All right. Next paragraph. Ben smiled and yawned and replied non-chantedly, yes, she. Spears himself, author of the Sonnets, the Bible, the Rosy Cross, the Rosy Cross, and the art of statumancy. Statumancy. Ooh, that's another one I'm gonna have to look up. Statumancy. Mm. Well, I'm ready to do me a 7 hour drive, man. Part 3 gonna be serious. I ain't going nowhere. Take 5. Let me get some water, y'all. I'll be right back. Take 5. Just take 5. I'm coming back. I'm rocking out, man. I'm rocking out for a minute until we get this done. Till we get part 3 done, I get this chat done. This heavy. And I want y'all to understand uh the whole knowledge behind the whole thing. See, because a lot of us don't even know about our Rosicrucian history also. See, uh these Albions, they the ones they try to take it. And they always do. The Slavics, they always trying to take something. They don't have nothing. They don't own nothing. They don't have no original nothing. We was already rocking and rolling here before they was even thought about. Yeah, man. Shouts to Albert Park up in the Carolinas. 400,000 years old. I'm gonna say 800,000 because the way they carry us, man, they always scaling down on our shit and scaling up on their shit all the time, man. All the time, man. All the time. All the time, man. So give me a second, y'all. Let me get some drink. Take one little teeny break. Be right back. Peace. Now y'all don't go nowhere. Islam, 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 Islam. Mic check, mic check. All right, we back. Reading takes a lot out of you, but I love it. All right, so we were talking about the professor is really Sir Francis Bacon, the Rosicrucian Lord. Yeah, remember George's. All right, so let me go back 2 sentences. Says, yes, I know. You all call him the professor, but he was actually the Count of Saint Germain. George's jaw dropped and he almost fell down. The professor is really Sir Francis Bacon, the Rosicrucian Lord. Ben smiled and yawned and replied nonchalantly, yes, Sheik. Spears himself, author of the Sonnets, the Bible, the Rosy Cross, and the art of statumancy. Being the son of a Moorish sultan and a queen of England has its privileges. And the Queen of England has its privileges. The Moorish Sultan. Did y'all hear that? The Moorish Sultan. And the Queen of England has its privileges. Right? You and the General Lafayette, for example, you are friends. But what you do not know about him is he is the Count's son. He is the first cousin of the Lost Dauphin and an unofficial member of the Washita royal family. Just as you are the illegitimate son of the same king you oppose in this so-called revolution, George. This is why your Freemasonic satanic brotherhood wishes to remain my people's old camping grounds, Prince George County. George blushed at the weight of the Grand Master's words. He felt small. He looked to the Moor and said, methinks you know more than I ever will, Your Excellency. Ben gazed at the stars and spoke without looking at George. Your natal chart shows you are the first son of this age. Such a pity. Damn. Yep, such a pity. They will slaughter many with your image. They will slaughter many with your image. George Washington looked at Benjamin Banner K. Bay and fell to his knees. Ben Bay looked down at George and raised him up gently, like a father would with an infant son. He embraced him in the Masonic hug of peace and friendship. He handed him the crystal key and stepped back. Grandmaster Bay, how long have you known these things you have said? Ben Bay looked out at the stars and checked his timepiece, known what? Known what? What you talking about? What? Yeah. That you are really the son of the same king you pretend to be against. Or the fact that in Albion you are referred to as Wyndham Hyssop and Adam Smith. Do the knowledge on who Adam Weishaupt is or Adam Smith. Yeah. Who is Adam Weishaupt? Do the knowledge. Please comment below. Please thumb up the video, man. Let's get Master Teacher's name in the ethers, in the binary code of this AI. Yeah. We're gonna run the Master Teacher through there. Yeah. And also through the ethers that through the atmosphere right now. So yeah. All right. So it says I know about the large meetings in the upper room of taverns, water holes like Green Dragon Tavern or the Bunch of Grapes Tavern in Boston. Although in your memoirs you will say you only dabbled in the craft. Yeah. George Washington appeared visibly shaken by Ben Bay's statement. Ben Bay continued to expose things that would one day come history. Okay? Y'all with me? One day, I'm gonna hold the book up a little bit, y'all. Y'all can't see my face because the book is up and I'm reading. I can read better like this. Or that you plan to assign all the deeds to some imagery, legal fiction named Ben Franklin. So y'all listening to what this here saying? All right. Or that I'm gonna say it again. Or that you plan to assign all my deeds to some imagery, legal fiction named Ben Franklin. Silence, do good, Peter Salem, and Prince Hall. Shall I go on? Ben angrily turned his back to Washington to call himself. He closed his eyes. George walked to the edge of the Black Hills and looked down at the huge face of black men and women carved into the mountainside. Right. George remembered a story that Wabanaki Sitchin. Wait a minute, my bad, y'all. The Wabanaki Sitchin told him about the Golden City under the Black Hills. Right? Remember the title I told y'all about? They called it the Black Hills. Right? The massive faces were of the builders. I'm a builder. So George knew it would have to be refaced in the new America. Only Anglo-Saxon images of grandeur must exist. All else must be washed away. Yeah, Mr. James. Found the Freemasons, huh, man? Yeah, man. See, we thinking that they are Slavics. Man, we come on, man. We've been around all this time. So, skin colors, I mean, we had janissaries, you know what I'm saying? So, it's about good and evil, man. Good and bad, yin and yang, up and down, you know? That's pretty much what it is, man. We always want to point the finger at the pink people, but they not even, they shouldn't even be on your mind. They ain't been around long enough to start to kick up no dust. It's really the people that look like us. I mean, look what we doing right now. We killing each other. We shooting each other like for nothing. We looking stupid. We looking dumb. You know what I mean? Hey, that's why Allah got certain brothers, teaching, man, telling us what's really going on. So how do we stop it? We stop it by stop doing the shit that we doing. Stop killing each other. Stop beating sisters. Stop sending brothers to prison, jail, just because you mad. Y'all got some kind of little stupid little domestic violence. Man, man, they you can get a $500,000 bail for, man, this guy threw water on his girl and they gave him a $500,000 bail. I had another brother I seen one time. He gets a $50,000 bill for shooting somebody in the face. But the domestic violence, they giving him high bails for that. And they laying him down for that because they know that the way that they have socially engineered us, it's going to be a lot of beefing in the home, especially if the sister and the brother's not grounded, especially if the sister's not grounded. But, men's supposed to lead. So if you not right, the sister's not going to be right. Period. We move forward, man. Forevermore. We move forward forevermore. We move upward, forward forevermore. Right? Okay. Where we at? All right. So okay. So I'm at Wabanaki Setchum. Okay. George remembered the story that Wabanaki Setchum told him about the golden city under the Black Hills. The massive faces were of the builders. George knew it would have to be refaced in this new America. Only Anglo-Saxon images of grandeur must exist. All else must be washed away. Man. Yeah. Yeah. We have been slaves for coons, George said. It is our time. Since your people's empire is at its close. You hear that? Since your people's empire is at its close, we must take our place in the world. Ben looked at his timepiece again. I know. It's the Typhonian's prophecies, right? That's why now we know where the word phony come from. That while I am giving the key to you, This prevents you from taking it. It also creates the energy for it to be given back to us. I'm sorry, back to be given. Wait a minute. It also creates the energy for it to be given back us or like back to us. Typo, so but it happens sometimes, right? So say back to us, much like an Andalusian cousins did at Granada with the houses Castile and Aragon. What y'all know about that? Go on A dot, get the app, download the book. Y'all see the book. Book, sir. Look, thick, hefty, heavy. It's a novel comic. Most dangerous novel comic. I'm gonna come back for a minute, but I'm gonna show y'all some imagery real quick. We're gonna be a minute. This part 3. It's the last part. So I got to go in. Yeah, I might as well cross y'all feet, man. Let me show y'all some imagery, man. Nice stuff, man. Let's see it drawing. Look at this. Okay. That's her name is called Bumbelina. Bumbelina. Right? Yeah, one more. Let me go back to read. So okay, here's Supreme Magnetic. The Supreme Magnetic. God can't get over it like that. I know what I do. No, I just fold it. Hold up. I just fold it, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. My bad. See? See it, drew this, man. You hear me? Look at that. The Supreme Magnetic. Ain't done. Mm-hmm. So y'all a little bit more. Hold up. Go to A dot, grab the book, man. So much other goodies in there too. Check this out. This one right here called The Harlem Nights. This one really gonna get y'all now. The Harlem Nights. Right? Think I'm gonna go one more. Go back to reading. Just trying to give y'all a nice little, glare at, you know, oh man, look at these. Hold up. This right. I forgot about these. This is Flying Aximity, right? And the Saturn the Saturn Indian. The Saturn Indian. And these are, see, I got dates on them, man. Look, 1944 and 1949 AD. So in 44, it was about flying Magneto, right? It's about him. It's a story to go with everything, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these are superheroes, man. This is a comic book, but it's a comic book novel. All right? Yeah, man. Get you one. Every Muslim should have one. I'm trying to tell you. I don't ride nobody's jock and nothing. I don't even think like that. It's called us taking care of us. That's what it's called. Us taking care of us. Especially the substantial stand up brothers, man. That's what it's called. All right, check this out. Supreme Magnetic. Supreme Magnetic. Supreme Magnetic. Mhm. Check out Supreme Magnetic. Yeah, Supreme Magnetic. Yeah, look, let's get close. Let's get close. Yeah. No PowerPoint. No. No pictures. Nah. Books. Real hard books. Read. Yes. All right. Let's move forward, inshallah. Okay. Oh, one more, y'all. Goodness gracious, how much y'all this do. This is enough. No more pictures, all right? Get the book. It's enough. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all rob me, man. Stop trying to rob me, man. I'm trying to rob the brother, man. Look at that. Woo-wee. A superhero. You hear me? A superhero. You hear me? Name is Captain Marvelous. A superhero. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Yes. Captain Marvelous. All right? Now, let me go back. Wait a minute. 1 second. All right? Right, man. This do we take care of each other, man. We supposed to do. And y'all hear all this. Y'all hear, look, check this out. Remember this line? Look. This is why your Freemasonic, satanic, satanic brotherhood wishes to remain my people's old camping grounds, Prince Georgia County. Man, PG County. Damn. Know about PG County. Man. It's acting like that's what's going on up there too. Tell you, boy, wild up there. That's on the East Coast. Not too far from Baltimore, for real. uh, right. Black Hills, this. All right. We're gonna start here. All right. So George Washington looks lost. George Washington looks lost. Bombay smirked and talked in symbols of Caucasoid could understand him. Wait a minute. Bombay smirked and talked in symbols so the Caucasoid couldn't understand him. Ooh. You see, George? The future exists as a mass of infinite probabilities, waves, and frequencies. Y'all hear that? You see, George? The future exists as a mass of infinite probabilities, waves, and frequencies. I talk about energy, frequency, and vibration all the time. That's what's going on right now. Right? Remember, he's foreseeing this to happen. He's foreseeing, he has foresight. And he's telling you, come on, man, think about it. When I designed the clock in Albion, England, I studied with some Moors. Gypsies, who were descendants to all royal families. They were mathematicians, man, and taught me the supreme mathematics of the clock of density. After I left, they they started calling the clock Big Ben. See, it's so hard. This book is so big. Dropping it. I'm dropping it, trying to hold it up and read it to y'all. But we're gonna work. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. Just work with me, y'all. That's all. Just work with me. All right. I'm gonna read that whole paragraph over again. Very entertaining, man. Very entertaining. Actually explaining foresight on what we are actually going through now. Yeah. George Washington looked lost. Bombay smirked and talked in symbols so the Caucasoid couldn't understand them. See, we got our own way of talking. I call it Algonquin. And this is how we talk. And people don't know what the hell we talking about, man. When we start talking, we really start building. Yeah. So, you see, George, the future exists as a mass of infinite probability, waves, and frequencies. When I designed that clock in Albion, England, I studied with some Moors, Gypsies, who were descendants to the old royal family. They were mathematicians. Now I see why I love math. Now I see why my son is a indigo. Man, my son can spit out numbers. It's so, man, I could be like 12 times 13. He 10. He'll spit them right out. I'm talking about spit them right out. Me, my dad's an engineer. My sister's an engineer. You know, I got two sisters that are engineers. My dad's a civil engineer, and I'm everything under the sun. I've done everything. Right? Okay. Wait a minute. Where we at? Oh, Big Ben. Okay. I use those calculations in my formula for seership. The truth is, the future's forces become matter based realities. You don't want to read no book like this fast, man. You want to get what the seer is saying, right? I use those calculations in my formula for seership. The truth is, the future forces become matter based realities based on the choices we make. Right. Karma. What goes up must come down. 360 degrees. You do dirty shit, you get dirty shit. Live by the sword, die by the sword. I mean, come on, man. You should know that by now. But it's hard to do because it's, you know, temptations of wanting to be at the freak off with doo doo. I mean, these people crazy, man. They say Busta Rhymes there too. Don't tell me Busta Rhymes, yo. Man. All right, man, let me go back. So it says, all right. The truth is, the future's forces become based realities based on the choices we make, one choice at a time, building to make reality born. We, meaning man, exist in a two-dimensional plane, girdled by third-dimensional information. You hear that? This produces the holographic side effect of dark matter called matter. You, being mankind, do not possess that 0 point energy. Therefore, they can only, or you can only, siphon it from the true source. George Washington sat in humble supplication stance and when they put that in. So in a humble supplication stance as he did his best to absorb what Ben Bay was saying. You're undergoing in the study of this phenomena will be that you will not be able to see it, man. So you're going through it, but you can't see it. You don't really know. I get it. You don't really know, man. Yep. But you won't know. Yeah. It would be nice if you knew. Yeah. You said, but you won't be able to see it. Why not, Grandmaster? George Washington asked eagerly. In order for you to see dark matter and dark plasma, you would first have to see why women and I are the archetype of it. Here, your people are not that humble. Hmm. No, instead, you will dress like us and emulate our, what is it? Eliminate our ac- a- accoutrements, accoutrements, okay, while plotting ways to steal it from us. That's so true, man. That's what's going on right now. Pretty much we getting played for all our stuff. We coming up with the ideas and they renaming it saying it's their shit. Crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man. One sec. Yeah, man. Giving the brothers flowers, man, because he deserve it. Shit. Simple as that, man. Good brother, man. Peace to him, man. Peace to us here, Ducateers, man. Man, brother, man. Yeah, man. Did 2 videos of me. Man, I was under 1,000. I was under 1,000, man. Him and Sharif, man, decided to do something with me, man. And that's love, man. That's how we look out for each other. So I sent him back around by presenting his book, 3 parts, showing y'all all kind of stuff. You know what? Wait a minute. Nah, I'm gonna go some more. I'm read. I'm read. I got y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. All right, y'all. Yeah. Okay. So it says, why not, Grandmaster? George Washington asked eagerly. In order for you to see dark matter and dark energy plasma, right? You would first have to see my woman and I are the archetype of it here. Your people are not humble. No, instead, you will dress like us and emulate our accomplishments while plotting ways to steal from us. Ben Bay looked at the comment and pointed to it, smiling. That, however, we produce super results one day. Do you have the time for the day, George? Mm-hmm. Right? He called him George, right? Mm-hmm. Who we talking about? Mm. Yeah, George. Your boy George, right? Mm-hmm. Your boy George. Yeah. So one day, okay, let me start next paragraph. On that, you plan to assign all my deeds to some imagery, legal fiction named Ben Franklin. Wait, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Washington reached into his vest pocket and pulled out a timepiece that Benjamin had made for him. It is 4:18 a.m. 4:18 a.m. Your Excellency, he replied in respectful Washington. Right? Ben smiled broadly. Perfect. I would prepare your people for an inevitable, as I will do the same with mine. Your Novus Ordo Seclorum, that's on the dollar bill, right, will be achieved, yet it won't be like anything you can expect. Ben Bay walked over to his black horse and rubbed its nose. Salam Anubis, you ready, boy? He mounted the horse and waited for George to do the same. He then at the comment, and smiled again. George 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 envied his calmness of knowing his natural nobility. George finally mounted his white horse and rode beside Ben Bay down the hill. As they rode down the mountain, Ben felt a chill and said, on July 21st, the Freemasons of Gaul, in this new United States celebrate St. John's Day, which is named after the Wabanaki, right? Lenape, Montauk, Sagamore, Zoraki, and Washita. Albionic settlers named them. What? Albionic settlers named them that. But I disagree. Yeah, right. But I disagree. I'm disagreeing. One day, the sons of Sirius, right, are below the horizon and cannot be seen. This shuts down the higher pineal function of the Mamluk bloodline. Whoa, whoa. Shuts down the Mamluk bloodline. Man, do you knowledge on Mamluk? What's the Mamluk? Do you knowledge on what's the Mamluk? Okay? You wanna know what the Mamluk is? Look it up. Look at what the Mamluk is. Where we at? It's getting deep now, man. Here on Earth, allowing them to become more physical, it was called the Day of Great Sleep. The Day of Great Sleep. This is what we're in right now, man. That's why I chose this topic. That's why I chose to tell you about Big Ben and Prince Hall. Don't get caught up with that. Man, so much meaty stuff in, man. Y'all ready to make me tell everything. On that day, The sons of Sirius are below the horizon and cannot be seen. This shuts down the higher pineal function of the Mamluk bloodline here on Earth, allowing them to become more physical. It was called the Day of the Great Sleep, so-called Algonquin, by the so-called Algonquin, right? George was lost and hated feelings as though he didn't understand. He bowed to his ignorance again and asked Grandmaster, "What are you talking about? I am only a 32nd degree. I have not advanced to the adept chambers as of yet." Yeah, man. I understand this Freemason thing. This come from us. You got them thinking they started all this. All right, y'all. That's enough. You want the book? Buy it. For real, man. And did 3 part reading, showing y'all. Let me show y'all one more picture. I'm done. No more pictures. That's it. No more pictures after this one, okay? Pictures. Let's see it through these, man. Yeah, remember, this is a comic book novel. All right? Comic book novel. I said drew all this stuff, man. Everything you seen drawn in this book, I said drew it. And he wrote everything. Okay? Dark Skull, 418. Dark Skull, 418. And it's meaty. And it's big. I'm talking about big, big. Like big. This ain't no baby book. And it's hardback. It's hardback. That's why I ain't do no pro. That's why I didn't do no PowerPoint and nothing like that. I wanted y'all to see the book. Okay, this is the book. All right. Holler at the brother, man. Support the brother. And don't let me find out y'all only supporting the brother, man. Go to A dot. I put it up. Let me put it one more time. Shouts to the brother, man. I think he banged on another one last night. Still been going. We all been going there, man. So look, this all the information at the bottom. Check out the bottom right there. It's all the information. Go to the app, download the app, right? After you download the app, man, go it up in there, man, and get the learning, man. It's the master teacher, man. Between him and Dr. Lean, man, they got step up. They stay, man. I hope they stepping up. Yeah. We gonna ride, man. We got y'all, man. See what I'm doing now? I got you. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to either one of y'all, man. All these mighty Moors out here, man. Especially the ones that's doing focus is right, that's doing right. Shoot. Yeah. So, I ain't gonna go in all the way in. This is about the seer, man. That's all. Support the seer, man. Get the book. You hear me? Get the book, man. And then first download the app, A dot. Go through there and you gonna find all kind of goodies to learn from, to read, to know thyself, to have knowledge of self. Okay? So I'm gonna get out of here, man. It's Pastor Moore. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay strong. A. Dot. Dark Skull 418. Written and artistry by Asia Ducateers. Islam. Peace.